What is going on, everybody? James Blood Tech coming here, and I want to talk about the PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox Series X and how it's possible for the PlayStation 5 to come out ahead. Now, granted, these are going to both be very powerful systems coming out later this year, but there's going to be some differences, like they will have a different CPU and different GPU. The PlayStation 5 will be the less powerful of the two systems, but I've always believed that no matter how much power you have in your system, if you don't have the games to back it up, all that power really means nothing. And as we have recently seen with the PlayStation event, PlayStation has a very powerful lineup of exclusives coming out for the system. In addition to that, Sony has a massive head start with the success of the PlayStation 4. Now, the PlayStation 4 has definitely beat out the Xbox One all the way back from 2013. Let's just face it, because Microsoft had a horrible reveal event for the Xbox One. Now, that is not to say that Phil Spencer and the team over at Microsoft haven't done an excellent job actually repairing a lot of those damages done back in 2013, but unfortunately, due to the reveal event back then, they just have never really caught up to PlayStation. But Sony's gonna have to do a lot more than just riding the success of the PS4. If you actually ever pay attention to it, you kind of notice there's a little bit of a pattern going on between the consoles. If you look at since the PS2, while the PS2 had great success and broke all kinds of sales records, the PS3 kind of flopped their reveal event, and the Xbox 360 succeeded during that generation, while this current generation, the PS4, is the one that succeeded. Now, if they continue that pattern, we could actually be seeing some trouble for the PS5. So they're going to have to do a lot more than just ride the success of this current generation. And one of those things they're going to have to do is actually have full backwards compatibility. One thing I will definitely give Microsoft is that they've actually done a lot to be very gamer friendly. In addition to actually having backwards compatibility, they've actually allowed cross-platform, something that Sony has actually been really kind of against and really hasn't budged on a lot. Now, granted, Sony actually has had cross-compatibility between systems with multiplayer games, but they've kind of done it very reluctantly, and they don't do it for a lot of games. It's definitely not to the level that you see with their competitors over at Microsoft and Nintendo. And also, the other thing that Sony's going to have to do is going to be price. If they want to beat the Xbox Series X, they're going to have to definitely, if they're not going to beat the price, they're going to have to at least match it, because if their price point is going to be higher than the Series X, then that is going to be massive trouble for the PlayStation 5, because more people are going to probably obviously go towards the cheaper system. Now, obviously with Project Lockhart coming from Microsoft, rumored to be the upcoming Xbox Series S, being the cheaper of the two systems coming from Microsoft, that could also be a problem for Sony as well, though, because it's rumored that the Xbox Series S might be as low as $200. Now, that would spell massive trouble for Sony, because you're talking, granted, while the Xbox Series S will not be as powerful as the Series X or even the PS5, you're talking about being able to play next-gen games on a next-gen console at, yes, a lower resolution of 1440p, but you would actually have that next-gen hardware. And if you're asking to be out there, would they rather pay $400 to $500 versus $200? You know that people are going to mostly pick the $200 price point. Now, there are going to be some people out there who are going to pick the higher price tag because it's the more powerful system. But with a lot of people out there, especially in the times that we're in right now, people are going to want to be saving as much money as they can. So getting a next-gen console at a lower price is going to be the route that a lot of people are going to go, especially if it's that $200, maybe even $300 price point. So those are pretty much my thoughts on how the PS5 can actually beat the Xbox Series X. I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know, how do you guys think that PlayStation 5 can actually win next gen? If you guys like to catch further videos like this in the future, hit that red subscribe button down below. As always, it's been James Blue Eye Tech, and I'll catch you guys next time.